Hi students, welcome to this last video module, the fifth one. So far we have discussed many issues with regard to identification of opportunities, idea generations, how it happens, and so on. So at last we'll just discuss about the techniques to generate ideas, right? So with that, this learning objective of this model is to know the techniques which are very useful and then helpful to generate ideas in business, right? When you look at the techniques, so there are basically three: brainstorming, the focus group, liberal and library and internet research. So these are the three the main techniques broadly are used in the organizations. So the first one, the brainstorming. The brainstorming is a technique used to generate a large number of ideas and then solutions to problem quickly, right? So a brainstorming session typically involves a group of people and should be large, no, targeted to a specific topic. The rules for a brainstorming sessions: no criticism, the freewheeling is encouraged, and the session should move quickly, and leap flogging is encouraged. So you can say that brainstorming is all about a group of people sitting across the table and then discussing and debating and then countering and then agreeing and disagreeing and then disagreeing for agreeing and agreeing for disagreeing, whatever it is. You can say that many things that are happening in the brainstorming. And finally, the purpose of the brainstorming is to come out a common sense, the common unanimous agreement to just know to take a final decision to execute various activities in the organization out of generated new idea. Right. So if you just look at the second one, the focus the groups, like focus group is gathering of 5 to 10 people who have been selected based on their the common characteristics related to the issues being discussed or debated, because their specialization, their qualification, experience, and the subject knowledge, all these are taken into consideration to know, the form a group. So this the group are led by a trained moderator and who used to internal the dynamics of the group environment to gain insights into why people feel the way they do about a particular issue. So although the focus group are used for a variety of the purposes, they can be used to help generate new business ideas. So in that context, we can say that focus group is another the technique which we use for generating ideas. So the third one, library and then internet research. Like library research is an often underutilized the source of information for generating new business ideas. Because if you just look at the literature and then the previous the recorded documents, so which are very helpful. The best approach to talk to a referred librarians who can point out useful resources such as industry-specific magazines and trade journals, and then industry reports. Simply browsing through the several issues of trade journals or an industry report or a topic can speak new ideas. So you can just come out with these so to understand so various issues and dimensions of industry, and so that literature is useful for developing ideas. So further, if you just look at the libraries and then internet research, large the public no, and university libraries typically have access to search engines and then industry reports. So that would cost thousands of the dollars to access on your own. But if you just look at collaboration with academic institutions like India, so the most of the IITs and IIMs, they have the collaboration with industry, and so the professors are just extending their consultancy and then now coming out with the new ideas and then resolving various issues of the industry. So, for example, if you just see that useful search engines and industry like reports, no, Lexis and Axis Academic and then ProQuest and then IBIS World, Mintel and then Standard and CoreNet and then Advantage. So all these are the various no, libraries and open access resources which can be used for generating new ideas. So the another one important thing is the internet research. If you are starting for scratch, simply type new business ideas into a search engines and will the produce the links to newspapers and magazines, articles about the hottest news business ideas. So if you have a specific topic in mind, get up the Google and then Yahoo. Email alert will be provided you to link up a constant the stream of news, articles, blog posts, and the new release about the topic. And targeted searches are also useful. So in this way, you can see that the most of the things that are available these days in the internet. So you can use that advanced search for the data related data based on your ideas. So that helps you to refine the thought process and you get the operational idea generation. So with this, let me stop here and thank you very much. And looking forward to meet you in the next session 12, video 54.